Good Monday morning, everyone. I hope your day is off to an awesome, awesome start. My name is Shrita Bagby with I Am Goddess Life, and let's step into the goddess realm. Hey y'all, I hope you had an amazingly relaxing weekend. Amazing, relaxing weekend. I like to make up words on the spot. Just let it ride. So guys, we are still testing out different ways of doing our daily readings. So we're doing things a little bit different today. So for those of you who are in the beta group, you guys are seeing this live and you're able to comment if you so choose. For everyone else, if you're seeing this on Facebook or on YouTube, you are catching the live encore. But either way, I am so glad that you are here. If you would like your questions answered, or if you'd like to respond, or like for me to respond by you, by all means, you're welcome to comment at any time. But that means you need to get into the beta group. So get in touch with me and we'll make sure that you get squared away on that on our next go round. So you guys, let's get ready to get started. You know the deal. Let's social it up. Anytime you hear me say the word or you see me post the word social, that means stop what you're doing, grab a glass of water, chug a lug, and then boop, make sure you hit like when you're done. So social it up. I better save some for later. I didn't realize I was so low. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and dive in. Thank you, God. Thank you to our angels, our goddesses, our guides, our fairies for all the amazing guidance and direction you give us. We ask that you make this reading clear and concise, make it applicable so that everyone knows exactly how to apply it to their individual lives. We also ask that anyone who hears any portion of this message be blessed by it abundantly. And all these many wonderful things we ask in unconditional love. Amen. All right, guys, while I'm grabbing the cards here, I want to ask you a quick favor, especially if you are on your phone. Do me a favor and click the share button at the end, or at the bottom, at the end of the page. And so that way you can share it, and especially if there are those who you think might truly be interested in some daily or regular readings, because we're going to do these Monday, Wednesday, Friday now, then by all means, make sure you share with them, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, thank you, goddesses. We're working with our goddesses today, and really, guys, the first thing we're going to do is let us get our spirit animal. Thank you, spirit animal. Thank you, God. Who is our spirit animal today? Who is our spirit animal today? Got it. All right, and being told to come back to that. All right, so really, where are we? What do we need to know? Okay, really the message is, what do we need to know? My guides are saying, Sharita, you haven't done this for a while, so it's time to catch up. Where are we at? What do we need to know? So we're going to get 3 cards. We've gotten our first. Thank you, goddesses. Woo! Hello, there's our second. What do we need to know? And got it. There's our third. All right, y'all. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Okay, so the first card we have today is Sulis, Body of Water. Sulis, Bodies of Water. And let's see here, guys. Let's see if we can't get the camera to reconnect. Bear with me. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but we will figure it out. All right. Give me a hot second. So sorry. There we go. All right. Sorry, you guys get to see my mess of cords. Apparently, I took too long connecting. There we go. Is that a little bit better? Move these things out of the way. All right, Sulis, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. And I absolutely love, I mean, you guys know I love this card. I love all the cards, but I always go gaga over this one. And in particular, I am being directed to get the message directly from Sulis. And I think I don't know if our whole reading is going to be like that, but we're just going to let it ride. The direct message from Sulis. Water's curative effects are well known and well documented. Since the human body is composed almost entirely of water, this makes sense. Water can wash away sadness, pain, and the ill effects of suffering. Engage in purification rituals involving water more often, and you'll experience an uplifting in your spirit and outlook. Water's magical properties are amplified when you infuse it with your prayer and intentions. Whether you soak in a sea salt bath or bathe in freshwater spring, you're sure to see the difference that water will make. Oh, I love this card. I love this card so much. One of the things that we talk about in particular, guys, is if you're landlocked, or let's just keep it real, it's winter for most of us, right? Or it's moving into winter in these cooler fall months. If you can't get near a fresh body of water, then yeah, try a sea salt bath, or maybe even try a shower. And one of the things I do in particular with my showers, I just imagine the water hitting me on my face and it just coming down as it runs down my body. It hits the bottom of the shower and drains down the drain into the earth. And I just imagine it being, again, really purifying, really cleansing, washing away, rinsing away all the old ick, anything that doesn't align with my highest good. You know, one of the reasons in particular that it's suggested to get near bodies of water, specifically lake, river, or ocean, is because natural water is molecularly structured a little bit differently. It's considered alive. There's a lot of science that goes into water and consciousness, and is water conscious, is water alive? That's a story for a whole other separate day. But what I want to get at is that you can charge up your water. You can charge up your water. So again, draw a bath for yourself if possible. Do a sea salt bath. Place your crystals or any other talisman that you have that is sacred to you around your bath. Speak to the bath water. Pray over it. Set your intentions into it. Charge it up. Go in and imagine yourself dunking, you know, as much as you can, depending on how big your bathtub is. Dunk your whole self under water. And imagine yourself cleansing your aura. Again, understand that your intentions are far more powerful than we typically realize. And I love it again. Specifically, Sulis tells us water's magical properties are amplified when you infuse it with your prayers and intentions. Its magical properties are amplified when you infuse it with your prayers and your intentions. All right, so we're going to keep moving. The next card we have is Bridget. Bridget says, don't back down. Don't back down. I love this. Stand up for what you believe is right. The biggest thing that I want y'all to take from this card today is pay attention to what is according to you, right? Stand up for what you believe is truth within your heart, not necessarily within your mind, but what's deep within your heart, what aligns with your life purpose, with your soul. One of the messages that my guides gave me recently was to run everything, incoming and outgoing, to run it past my heart, to make sure that it aligns with what I truly believe and what I know is sacred truth. All right. So same thing with you. Don't back down, because sometimes what we believe, maybe we have an unpopular, or we believe an unpopular truth, right? But maybe sometimes we go along to get along because we don't want to be the odd man out, or we don't want to, you know, get hated on or have to deal with any drama or anything like this. At the end of the day, you're being guided to stand up for what you believe is truth and what you believe is right. If you're seeing something going on, not only within your life and with those around you, but in the world, stand up for it. Stand up for it. Know that when you call on Bridget, when you're being guided by Bridget, she's going to be there with you to help you to nurture that, whatever it is, that flame that's within your heart, right? That truth, that understanding. This doesn't mean when you stand up for yourself and when you don't back down and you stand up for what you believe is right, it doesn't mean that you have to stand against someone else. Let's just be abundantly clear. Like, sometimes I feel like we really live in a society where many people feel like if not this, if this, then that. You know, it's got to be one or the other. You can't have it both ways. Here's the deal. You can have it any way that you so desire you want it. But the truth is, it needs to be authentic to you. It needs to align with your highest good. All right. So whether that be any truths related to yourself or any truths related into this world. All right. Stand up for what you believe is right, for what aligns with your life's purpose. Cultivate and nurture that inner flame that's within you, that truth that's within you. For some of you, I think right now you're battling this inner flame, this inner burning desire. It's like this life purpose that's being kindled within you, right? But everything on the surface says, what the heck are you talking about? This doesn't make sense. Who can earn a living doing something they enjoy and truly contribute to the world? You know, like in most people's cases, it's one way or the other. They contribute to the world, but they're really poor because they have to give up everything in order to sacrifice for the world. Or they live abundantly, but they're super selfish because they keep it all to themselves. You know, who says you can't have a super abundant life and contribute and pour out into the world as well? Maybe that's the truth that you're struggling with. Maybe you're struggling with the truth that you're being called. I don't know why this is popping in my mind, but somebody maybe in particular, you're being called to do art, something in the artistic realm, and you're thinking to yourself, how could I possibly earn a living doing this thing that I love, right? How is that even possible? All right, guys, give me a hot second. It looks like my camera just timed out again. I'm not sure what's going on here. Come on, connect with me. So let's see here. Give me a hot second. I don't know what the dealio is today. Alright, let me try something really fast. Okay. So I know it's somewhere in my computer. And bear with me, guys. I know I'm having a little bit of internet connection issues today. I thought I would hardwire and that may take care of it. But let's see if we're popping up again. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm not sure what's going on. We might have to switch around since this camera isn't working quite like I need it to. Let me make sure I've got the right IP address. Oops. And all that good jazz. And that's it, guys. They switched my IP address on me in the middle of streaming. All right, let's see if we can't get back to the other one. That happens from time to time. All right, bear with me. All right, guys, so while I'm doing that, really what I want to do again is I want to focus on holding that flame that's within your heart, knowing what is right and what is true to you. Stand up for what you know and believe is right according to you in your life. All right, guys, give me a hot second. I am going to put you on hold for just a brief minute while I reconnect this camera. My apologies. sincerely apologize. Whatever it is, it's just deciding not to connect today. So we are just going to have to let it ride. Oh, no, there it goes. There it goes. Go figure. And I know it's because I'm having internet issues. My husband, bless him, he is on the phone with them now. I can actually hear him talking to them. So that's what's going on, guys. So I apologize for the trouble, but hopefully you are still here with me. All right, so let's hurry up and let's wrap this up before it disconnects again. The last card that we have, oops, sorry, we just had Bridget. The next card we have, our last card today, our second to last card is Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And again, I love this in particular because it really just lines right in alignment with Bridget. With Bridget, as you're standing up for what you believe in, as you're cultivating that fire within you, right? That thing that you know is unique unto you, your life purpose. You're standing up for your beliefs. You're cultivating it. You're letting your light shine. Guess what happens? Oh my gosh, no, I just have to read this. This is the message directly from Vesta. There's an undying flame within your soul, and it's the light, seed, and spark of your consciousness. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Take a look around your home. Does it reflect warmth? If not, this is easily remedied and oh so important to do. It's a simple task of using your creative imagination to add warm energy to your household, such as lighting a fireplace or some candles, adding cozy blankets and pillows, or displaying greeting cards and fresh flowers. By warming up your outer world, your inner flame responds to meet it. This increases your energy level, which automatically shifts all outward appearances towards the better. This increases your energy level, which automatically shifts all outward appearances towards the better. Watch how these simple steps recharge the flame within everyone in your household. This flame cleanses away negativity and brings in new with vigor and irresistible invitation. Guys, we get this card pretty regularly and we talk about this. And what do we talk about? As you improve within. As you improve within. So for you, as you're standing up for what you believe in, and I think for a lot of you, this isn't just standing up for what you believe in, but this is more so recognizing, coming to a truth, to an understanding, a remembrance of that flame, that spark of consciousness that's within you. That now you're no longer denying it. It's like, wait a minute, this is something that's deep within me and I'm really feeling a pull, a shift towards it. Because maybe right now, and this is what I'm getting in a lot of our discovery sessions. By the way, thank you guys. You have blown up my calendar these last 2 weeks. Love meeting all of you. So what I'm sensing in a lot of people is that there's something that's being pulled out within you, from deep within, this spark, this flame, and you're being asked to nurture it, right? Stand up for it. Allow it to grow. Flame it, or what do they say? Kind of when you give it a gentle breeze to kind of kindle the flame, so to speak. Nurture it. And as you do so, that flame gets deeper, it gets brighter and stronger within you. And as that strength grows within you, guess what? By default, your entire household situation improves. Those around you see and feel that inner glow. They see your light shining. They feel your higher vibrations. And by default, it's contagious. It's contagious. So let's look at this whole message really fast that we've gotten from our guides today. In particular, they're telling us to get fresh, get clean, wash off the negativity, wash off the things that don't align with our highest purpose, right? And once you wash it off, you get fresh, you get clean. That gives you an opportunity to really see the spark that's down within you. That gives you an opportunity to really hone in and nurture that inner flame. And once you begin to nurture and you stand up for it, you allow it to be and you stand up for it. Again, not meaning you have to stand against anyone else, but you run everything past your heart and what you know aligns. You stand up for what aligns with your highest good according to your heart. Then guess what? you improve within. And as you improve within, you improve on the outside. Everything around you, by default, begins to step up and take its place. I absolutely love this. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And every time we've gotten this card in the last few months, what have we talked about? That healthy change is the change within. And as you change within, then it begins to change the things in your outside physical world as well. Okay, guys, so we have one last card for today. Our spirit animal. Dolphin, cooperate with others. Dolphin, cooperate with others. Let's see what our dolphin has to say. And again, let's remember, don't forget, guys, this comes from a children's deck, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm sure there are times when you need a little help from your friends. And just the same, there are times when someone else needs your help. Offering to help or asking someone if they need help can make you feel good. It's an act of kindness and often leads to the same kinds of favors being returned to you. It's particularly rewarding when you are a part of a group that is helping each other out, such as a team, sports like soccer, but it doesn't have to be only at those times or in those places. Right now, it's an important time to cooperate with others in getting things done. Cooperate means to operate together, such as, or when you're playing a game with friends, taking turns and trying to be as fair as possible with everyone, including yourself. You can help your parents too by asking them how to help. See what happens when you use teamwork to play to get things done. It makes it easier and more fun for everyone. So, a couple of ways you can take this card or activities to do. Help out a friend who is troubled or who has a problem. Or whenever someone, in this case it says your parents tell you what to do, cooperate with them. Whenever you have a disagreement or even a fight, try to work things out by finding a situation that will work for everyone by compromising. In any teamwork, do your best to play fair and get along with others. I love this in particular because I know where I'm at in my life, and again, I can also see it in a lot of you in the discovery sessions and within your private goddess readings as well. That there are things that you want to get done right now and you need to get done. And remember, White Tara has been coming to a lot of us. A lot of us, even in our group readings, let alone in private readings. And she's been telling us to be sensitive. But we've also been getting to be sensitive to where we're at because we're changing, right? This Vesta, this household. But we've also been getting, oh gosh, who is it? Give me a hot second. Not White Tara, but green. Oh, it's green. Green Tara, excuse me. Yeah, White Tara and Green Tara. We've been getting Green Tara, and Green Tara has been telling us to delegate. Start delegating, to ask others for help, right? Others, including me. You don't have to do everything yourself. So, I love this. As you wash away the old and you get in alignment with the new, and it's not even the new, it's the reoccurrence, it's the remembrance of what was deep, what's always been deep within you. You begin to improve within yourself, but by default, it helps to improve everything on the outside, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. So as you improve on the inside, you improve on the outside. A lot of you, I know this for a fact because you've been telling me directly in private messages and what have you. You've been feeling alone. You've been feeling like nobody else thinks and feels the same way I do. But guess what? Boop, 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 boop. Let go of those feelings of aloneness. Let go of those things that don't align with your highest good. Focus on what you know is your truth. And guess what? As that grows, that flame grows within you, you begin to attract more people who share that truth. But if you don't stand up for it within yourself and let your light shine, then it's hard to attract the people who also share because they can't see it within you. Right? We want to get on the same wavelength, the same vibration. So let's go ahead and wind down. But yes, this is a great, great, great time to be cooperating with others. And guys, as an extreme Virgo, not just as a Virgo, but as an extreme Virgo, I'm in a position right now where I'm cooperating with others, and it's not something that I'm super familiar with. because I've always been the person where like I take charge and I'll just do it myself. And let me tell you something. Now that I'm in this new position where I'm not only working with others but collaborating and what have you, it's been twofold. Number one, it's really forced me to step outside of my comfort zone in terms of being able to take some steps to be hands off, allowing other people to do their part. But on the flip side of the coin, guys, it's been awesome in forcing me to move forward and move fast, because I also have other people depending on me. So there's no time to procrastinate or to delay. And I want it to be awesome because their name is on it too. And it's representing all of us. So then I push even harder. So it's working out to be a win-win-win. But as I'm pushing harder, it's okay to push harder because I don't have to do everything myself. Now, here's the other beautiful thing. I posted this on my Facebook last week. One of the big, beautiful things, or the biggest things I really wanted for 2017 was to have, personally, more women to work with. Didn't have a ton of women friends. Got a fair amount of friends, but not really necessarily women friends to actually build business with. You know, you want a party? I got 800 of them girls, right? But somebody to actually sit down and build business with and be ready to pull all-nighters with, nope. And all of a sudden, I find myself in the last few weeks surrounded by amazing, beautiful goddesses who are on the same wavelength, who are in the same place in their business as I am in mine, we all have something different and unique that we can bring to the table, and that we're coming together, we're doing things together, we're pushing each other further and further out of our comfort zone and able to contribute towards the collective, but not lose our individuality. I mean, that's a really beautiful thing. When you can be around friends where you can push each other forward and you can help work on the same projects, but yet you can still do your own thing and remain in your own peaceful space. Guys, it's awesome. So I sincerely encourage you to listen to your guides. They're guiding you and directing you. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. And a lot of you, I know you've got big, grand plans that you'd like to do, that you'd like to accomplish. And Spirit, it's just ringing in my ear really loud right now. Spirit is wanting you to know that those things are here, that they're ready, that your abundance is being poured forth. But guess what? It might not look the way that you thought it would look. It might come in the form of help from other people, right? Where maybe it was like, I always wanted to accomplish this myself. Who's to say that you still won't accomplish it yourself? But there are other parts of the puzzle that are needed from others. And so it's time to pay attention, to delegate, to listen to where you're being guided and directed, to those people who just pop up coincidentally, right? And how they just feel right, to not completely dismiss them. We're not operating off of old past experiences. We are in a new place. We've washed away the old, right? We're in a place of the new, the fresh new, where we're focused on. We're not focused on the haters. We're focused on nurturing all the beautiful love and light and abundance that's within us. We are nurturing that light. And as we nurture it by default, we bring others who help us to nurture it, where we can nurture theirs and they nurture ours. And it's a win-win altogether. As above, so below. All right, guys, let's social it up. One more time, one more time, one more time. All right, y'all. I love you lots. I wish you an amazing day. I will see you back here on Wednesday. In the meantime, have an awesome, awesome day. Bless ya. Talk to you soon. Bye.